Hello guys, so Peoria Area EAS here. So today I'm going to be showing you guys how to view advisories, watches, and warnings from within the past 15 years. So this is very cool. You guys can first of all, you guys go to http://mesonet.agron.iowa or iastate.edu/VTEC. I'll have that link in the description for y'all, or you guys can just copy it off from mine. So, alright. So, once you go there, you'll automatically see something from Birmingham, like that's what happened to me. And you'll see this for a few seconds and now mine's not responding. And now you're seeing the first tornado warning from Birmingham in the year 2012. So this is what it should look like. It will automatically go to update 2 for some reason. See, this is not impact base, and yeah, they didn't really do much on their precautionary/preparedness actions footer, so, and yeah, there's something there too. There's a third update. Yep, and yes. Wonder what the assurance looks like. And yeah, I have never really seen that much. The National Weather Service indicated, well, it should say National Weather Service Doppler radar, which, yeah, I know that too. So, for example, let's go down to Lincoln, which is my CWA. And, for example, let's go down to 2002. It doesn't really work for 2001 for me that one time. And check that out. This is the first tornado warning they issued in the year 2002. Event number means like how many warning. Well, this means it's the first warning they issued in the year, second warning, third warning, and so on and so on. So, yes, you guys can see the text data, and to prove that it's 2002, see, it's 3:55 p.m. CDT, Friday, April 12, 2002. Look at that. It says, see, and guys, this is very basic warning assurance. See, it should say trained weather spotters, but yeah, this is how they issued warnings back then. Prior to 2006, they just said the severe storm is expected to be near, and it's not even giving you the time when it's going to be near. But nowadays it would just say locations impacted include, and if they are tracking it by time, it would say the severe storm will be near Tuscola, and let's say by around let's say 3:40 p.m. Villa Grove by around 3:45. Episode. I'm just giving examples, it's not the actual time. And you guys can see that there's no precautionary/preparedness actions thingy here, so that was prior to I think 2006. So now this is a tornado warning they issued. As back then they had to highlight the entire county. I don't know if that's true. I think that's exactly how they did it. And the text data, you guys can see the text data is not available, but you guys can see the radar map. Well, oh yeah, there we go, guys. You can even save that picture, can't you? Oh yeah, you can. So you can save those radar images all the way from back to let's say 1986. Well, guys, back in 1986, the Lincoln office never existed. It was just Peoria and Springfield, and yeah, the Romeoville office wasn't in Romeoville back at the time, if I'm right. I think but you can view warnings from wonder if you can enter. Obviously, Peoria's not in there, but yeah, you can't really view warnings from the offices that used to exist because they because those 3-letter codes didn't really, they were just removed. I think Peoria's was PIA. Let's see if Milwaukee's office issued back in 1980s. Update page. If you see, guys, this is a warning. I believe it was issued back then. Obviously, there's no. You guys can just view the county's map. So you guys can see this include Fond du Lac and Sheboygan counties. So yeah, that's the way they did it back then. As you guys know, there's no text product available that you guys can view. So yeah. The one thing I like about it is that you can view warnings all the way from back 2002. Let's check that out. See? 3:06 p.m. Central Daylight Time, Thursday, April 18th, 2002. See? See, that's pretty darn basic. And again, there's no precautionary / preparedness actions thingy that you guys always see in the warnings after 2006. And guys, the list of events is for warnings like around 2006, if I'm right. Let's see this one. Text data. And still no precautionary preparedness actions place here. And wow, we even have the first warning in 2007 that Milwaukee issued had 2 confirmed tornadoes, if I'm right. See, it says indicate a tornado. Yep, that means it's an actual tornado confirmed. Still no precautionary preparedness actions yet at this office, so let's check out 2008, because that's the year we moved to Morton. And yeah, let's see if there were 100 tornado warnings issued by that office this year, or 2000. Update page. Wow, so you guys can see the order of warnings issued. So that means there were 45 tornado warnings issued by that office in the year 2008, if I'm right, because it won't want to go further. And you guys can see the forecaster, and if you guys just see star, that means it can't really tell you, except yeah, there's MBK. I don't know who that is, but let's view this one. And guys, another tip, back in, let's say, 2002, hold on, I want to show you guys that Chicago warning, LOT Chicago. So, update page, only 3 of these are available, so, hold on, it was a severe thunderstorm warning, not a tornado warning, so text data, here we are. See, that's in 2002. Hold on, it was actually the 2003 first warning. And guys, look at this. It doesn't even say the National Weather Service in Chicago, so because they were moving their office back then, if I'm right. So, you guys see, this severe thunderstorm is capable of producing nickel-sized hail. Nowadays, that is a strong storm. Back in the day, there was no such thing as a significant weather advisory. I don't want anyone's name in my video, so yeah. Back then, they just issued severe storms if the storm was producing penny or to nickel-sized hail or higher. So yeah. So it's nickel-sized hail again is 0.88 inches in diameter, and the threshold was 3/4 of an inch, which is 0.75, or penny-sized hail. Now let's get out of the severe thunderstorm and tornado part of it. Let's see if we ever had an air stagnation advisory, which that's more for mountains and all that. So, yeah, none of them were issued in 2003. Let's see if we had like a... Guys, back then, there was something called a blowing snow, I think it's advisory. So guys, winter weather advisories and winter storm warnings are newer than you think. Back in the day, there was just snow advisories, blowing snow warnings, extreme cold warnings. Yeah, they still use that a whole lot. Alright, so see, there's something called a snow advisory. Let's update the page. Obviously, it doesn't want me to show you. And guys, winter weather advisories were implemented, I think, in the like 2000s or like mid 2000s, if I'm right. What's this? Lake effect snow and blowing snow. I haven't heard of a warning advisory or watch that big. So, I wonder if we can view regional weather or something. Let's check out the wind advisories. Hold on. How about I show you one from 2007? See, this is for Lincoln's forecast area. Let's take a look at that. Strong winds will continue today. See, it says 2007. You guys can see this even included my county. And you guys might notice that you're not seeing the impact-based advisories. Like, you guys should be seeing timing, areas affected, and impact, or impacts. So, yeah. They didn't implement that until, like, I knew there was plenty of them in 2009. Let's see if there's one here. Okay. Looks like I remember a broadcast cycle that someone uploaded to archive back in 2010 that had that stuff in it. See guys, in 2010 the timing, winds, impacts, and like the impact based, and even you guys can see precautionary / preparedness actions here. So yeah, so that was implemented within the past 10 years, so that's cool. But they had a different kind of precautionary / preparedness action script back then. I do not want any notifications during the video. Obviously, we do not have volcano warnings in Illinois. Unless volcanoes somehow came out of nowhere. Dense fog advisory, let's check that out. This is the first dense fog advisory issued from the Lincoln office in 2010. And this is even impact based, guys. Look at that. And now there's a freezing fog advisory from the office. This is the first one issued. Oh, that's in January. Okay, so yeah. So let's check out the assurance. Yeah. So yeah, 2009 or late 2009 was when the impact-based warnings, or I mean advisories, were implemented, and impact-based warnings were implemented experimentally to a few offices, I think back in 2011. And the first warning that was impact-based from the Lincoln office, hold on, if any of you guys are wondering, let's go warning. This is not impact-based yet, but you guys can see a precautionary / preparedness actions. So let's go up to like maybe the 60th warning. And that's a cancellation. Drove to Louisville. I never heard of that place in Illinois. But yeah. Now let's see about 90. Alright. Text data. So, not there yet. Oh yeah, that's... Laken's pretty close to us anyway. Let's see if there were 100 severe weather warnings issued by that office. Wow. So, let's see about 150. August 16th. Looks like, I don't know if there was a 150th warning issued. 132 warnings were issued, severe weather-wise, so... So this is the last warning that was issued by the Lincoln office in 2012 for severe thunderstorm. I'm very unsure about tornado, obviously. So let's check out that tornado warning that was issued for the PDS. I'll show you guys that one. Update page. And here we all have it. November 17th, 2015. I think it is this one, if I am right. I know it was at 11:07 when it was issued, according to a video I watched. Tazewell, Woodford, and Marshall. Okay. Yeah, I think this might be it here, folks. Let's check that out. You guys can see that there were 6 tornado reports with that specific storm. I'd like to check out the text data. And here's the PDS tornado warning. And this was an update. See, the original warning said near Washington, so yes, there was a tornado in Roanoke then. And now let's check out the assurance. Yep, this is the original warning, 11:07 a.m. And I was exactly right. And guys, prior to 2016, it just said this is a PDS, and then after that, it said take cover now after that. So, basically,